Hey guys, look what I brought home with me. This is the bin of the scraps. Really exciting. I decided that we really need to do this. I've been taking some videos at the shop and I had to come home early today and I thought I'm gonna bring the swatches with me and I'm gonna just have fun with this. So one of my favorite colors right now is Good Vibrations, so much so that the tag fell right off. This color it keeps on changing in the photos. It's kind of it's teal. It's a green teal with blue in it. It's really vibrant. It's bright. It's fun. It's got swirls in it. And I absolutely love it. And it looks so good. So good with depth, which is another one that kind of blends the colors quite a bit. Or it changes it when you're... Well, even if I move it around, you can see how it's just kind of changing colors. These are like a teal, bright green. There's nothing subtle about these colors and I love them. So those are really cool. I mentioned this in another video, the striped grove. It makes me think of like a deep woods under the, like the canopy. You look up above a canopy into the canopy of the trees and you can see blues and greens. The stripy wool, and people have been asking me, this stripy wool is not it's not ribbed, it's flat. It's just that the colors, oops, that's okay, yeah, the colors, there's two lines of fat or color that got knit together. So this is the striped tin, and you can kind of see a little bit better on here. If you look inside, you can really see why they call this. My camera likes my face better than the wool. Yeah, can you see how it's like alternating colors there? And that's what interlock means. That's an interlock knit, double-sided knit. And see how it's one side. It's like knit and purl back together, back to back, I mean. And so the striped wool is actually made from, these are the two bases for the striped wool. So we have the biscuit and the striped tin, and then I'm over dyeing both of these. And I love how they have like a melange look to them. Do you see that? When you get far away, they're so cool. I'm so happy, really happy about these. So the striped honey is the biscuit that I over dyed. Look how it matches my coat. I love this color so much. Look at that, super hot together. And I know we sold out of cotton candy for like the 100th time. I love this color so much. So hopefully I'll make some more because it's really neato. This is the raspberry sorbet, and it's kind of got a little bit of a muted tone to it. It's purple and pink and mixed together almost with a little bit of brown tones. Like it's not this hot vibrant pink. It's a bit dull. It's not dusty, but it's kind of, it's neat. I like it because it's not over the top in your face pink. It's a really soft, nice pink, and it looks really nice with orchid. Look how pretty that is together. Boom. And look at this. We have to do bold in this. This is the Lilac Orchid and the raspberry sorbet. Super pretty. Fieldberry has a bit of purple in it, so it's blue but with just a hint of purple. Fieldberry was one of my favorite yogurts when I was a kid. That's what I named it after. And this one's Denim. Now, when we were naming it, this is definitely navy colored with gray mixed together because the navy can really lean towards purple quite easily. So I always add a little bit of gray into it to cut that. And they're all different. They're always different. But this was really close to another denim, but it's not quite as blue as some of the other ones. It's like a dark wash jeans kind of a color. This one's Pansy. This is the darkest purple that we have right now. I tried to make some more. I've tried to make them so many times and they keep on coming out uneven. So, which means I get to play with over dyeing them, which is where the dark matter came from. Look at that. See, I was trying to make this and then I got an uneven purple and then I added a bunch of other cool colors over top of it. So it's, let me see. Oh, tank. Now, tank I haven't talked about much on my other videos. So let's see what's in here that goes with tank. So we have ballet is really neat with like a tone on tone sort of a thing. Isn't that pretty together? I like it. Freckles looks really neat with these three together. Look at that. That just makes me look like like makes me think of a vintage ballerina kind of a thing. And they look good. Just these two, which is the ballet, and those two. I like Tink a little bit better, but they're both really pretty. What else do we have? Striped Rosa looks so cool with the pink flamingo. I love that. And then let's see, what should we put in? The striped antique mauve is really neat with it too. I'm going to turn around so you can kind of see them without. Those are super neat together, right? And then we can put some biscuit with it. Let's check that out. It's really neat, right? So that goes together nicely. And this is kind of neat too, hey? Look at that. And so this one is some of the melted crayon. It's got a bit of yellow in it. It's got some purples and some burgundies. It is such an over-the-top amazing color. I love it. It's funny because I layered on so many different colors. I think this took me 6 days to dye because I kept on adding more. And I thought this is going to be one of those hideous colors, which I don't really do very many of them, and I get to over dye them. But let's talk about that. This is one of my favorite colors I've ever made. I think it's so cool. And Charlie, when he saw it, he's like, I want a sweater in that, and I want you to make me some other pockets for it on my sweater. And I thought, well, that's going to be fun. I'm excited to see what we come up with. Now, Creamsicle Ocean, look at that. That's with pollen. That's kind of a neat combination, hey? I think that would be a really cool combo for a diaper cover or pants or something. Striped hay. This is one that's like, oh, that's kind of boring, but just imagine this. Like, it looks cool with my coat, and I think this will be a really good neutral. It pairs with lots of different colors really well. Like, it looks kind of neat with aqua. It looks kind of neat with depth. It looks kind of neat with, let me see if there's even purple. I got them all hidden in here now. Like, even with the purple, it looks kind of neat. Like, it doesn't matter. You know, with jeans, you can put anything with jeans. This might be one of those really good neutrals for pants or a sweater. So Third Rock, this one's really neat. It's got green and aqua and blue in it. I don't know if you can see that. It just makes me think of Mother Earth and the planet and ocean and land and Blue Lagoon. This one's really fun too. You can see the color variations in that one. So this is a bright blue, a navy blue, and a light blue, baby blue together. And it looks kind of neat together with this paired. And I like this stripy wool because it looks almost like a rib, even though it's not. And then, so you can put it as like a cuff. Like, how neat is that? You're not going to get that anywhere. Let's see. Let's see if denim looks good. No, I don't like that at all. So, no, pass. Blue Jazz. That one looks really good with it. See? Look at that. So you can use this as like a pocket or an accent or the other way around. So this one here, I haven't launched it yet, but this color, you're like in the know. You might have seen me post about this earlier today, but I ordered black yarn, and I ordered white yarn and gray yarn and brown yarn, and that's how we mix them all together. So the gray yarn, I'm digging through my bin here. The gray yarn I mixed with white and made the striped tin. And so this is kind of the back of the striped tin. This is there's this one, the striped smoke. This is on the tin. I showed the tin earlier. So I didn't get any solid of this gray, but the brown from the biscuit, I got some solid from. So that's what this color is. So it looks really cool with biscuit, which is neat. And so it's going to really pair really well with all these different colors. And I have a lot of this. So it's beautiful. So I'm really looking forward to, I think I might need to call this cookie crumb, because it's like biscuit and cookie crumb. It's brown. It's nice. It's neutral as well. Look at it with Smudge. Smudge was named after Krista's cat, by the way. And I need to make Krista's cat Smudge a cat toy. So that's really nice together, nice and neutral. I don't have a good swatch here of the Pixie Warrior. I didn't want to cut any of them off for swatches because it's too pretty, but it's got these like really neat green and purples in it. Yeah, there's like a bit of green in there. There's some darker greens in some other pieces, so it's kind of like a light icy blue with a hint of purple on it, and then it's got darker purple colors, and then it's got this really cool green stuff going on, and it's like mossy lichen sort of a thing, and it's really cool. Pomegranate. Now this one, it has a bit of a pink tone to it. It's like a washed out reddish vintage red sort of a color. So depending on what you pair it with, like when you put it with Blue Jazz, look how cool that is. It looks, it really pulls out the blue. It looks like a washed out blue and red vintage color. So that's really cool. And then now I need to make some more colors to make like a vintage rainbow. So many options, but not enough, right? So Napa, here's some Napa. What do we want to do with Napa? Napa looks really cool with the Blue Jazz too. Look at that. That's really neat, right? And then Blueberry. I haven't talked enough about Blueberry. Blueberry is nice too. This one it barely has any purple in it, but it's more just a light blue color. I don't know if you can, that looks really accurate on my phone here. So those are really nice together too. I love mixing colors, especially when we're doing the sweaters and the snowsuits. It's really neat to have different colors together. Oh, look what I found. These are so fun. I love doing the unicorn and the prism, and there's all these different colors. There's definitely pink in there. There's a nice little close-up of stuff. It's such a neat color. And I did this one on the tin. It's got the gray stripes in it. I already talked about freckles. Here is, I feel like some of my swatches are not in here. Oh, no, here it is. Okay, so here is tin. I did find it. Here's this striped black and white. Oh my goodness. This is the black and white mixed together. And again, it has that melange look to it. When you see that? How it's melangey. And then here's the striped smoke. And that is on tin. And then the Frozen Night, which I had that name before, and I probably should have called it. I thought it might be confusing saying Frozen Night striped and not striped. Everybody would get confused, and then we would have to check. Did you mean striped or not striped? So these are really cool. These are some of our grays. This looks, if you can see the twilight, the gray and black has a bit of like a warm tone to it. See how it goes really nicely with my coat? It's warm. It's not brown or anything. It just has that warmth to it. Whereas this one here, the striped smoke, is more of a blue tone to it. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but so like this looks really neat with the Wedgwood, which is blue, whereas I find it clashes with the Twilight. Like that looks hot together. I like that. Fuchsia. Here's the fuchsia. There's nothing subtle about this one either. It's really bright. I love this color. I was going to call it Bougainvillea, but nobody knows how to spell it, and that gets annoying. So Monster looks really great with that one. And Depth looks really pretty. Isn't that a neat combo? So and this wool is just, it's so soft. It's still nice and thick, but I'm really loving the way that this version of the wool feels. It's absorbing liquid really well, and I'm really happy with it. It's very soft. And the unicorn is doing an amazing job. Here's the banana color, which is a really nice pairing. It goes like, it looks good with blue. It looks good with the Blue Jazz too. Whoops. I like that a lot. Freckles is kind of fun. And I think the neighbor's dog and... Oh, there goes my babies. Like this is kind of neat together, hey? Look at that. I like that. This is the Corey striped, which is the tin with a bit of brown on it. All right, well, I think that that's a pretty long video, and I hope that helps everybody to make some decisions. I'm going to continue to take more videos and share some more insights on things. Look what I found, Kokomo. It's so pretty. Look at that. That looks really accurate. There you go. All right, well, thanks for your time. That was 15 minutes. I can't believe I talked for that long. I'm going to do some more of these. That was kind of fun.